Hey, before we get into the video, man, I just want to say, go shop the new Snow Gallery, man. I got merch, all type of merch, men, women, office supplies, accessories. Go shop, man, buy you some merch, man. You know it's Snow Gang, you feel me? Also, go join the Discord, man. Go join the Discord. We about to start turning back up the Discord. All links is in the description. Snow Gang. Yeah.
Hello, are you Mr. Redden?
Yes, I am.
Hello. Okay, I have a few housekeeping matters to handle before we handle his case. In anticipation of me appointing the public defender to represent him, there are multiple media requests. There were multiple orders that were signed in initial appearance court. I have amended several media orders to not allow live streaming because I do not allow live streaming. So to the extent initial appearance court allowed live streaming, I have amended all of those orders to remove that. I have filed amended orders yesterday. There are some new orders that I need to rule on, one from KLAS, one from Univision, one from Associated Press, and one from Fox 5. Does the state have any opposition to these media requests?
Your Honor, I'll submit it to the
Does the defense?
I'll submit it to the court.
Okay, I'm going to sign and approve these media requests. They are not for live streaming, and they are only for any sort of media that the media requested. All right, as for disclosures, before I arraign Mr. Redden, I want to disclose under Judicial Canon 2.11, Comment 5, that I do know Judge Mary Kay Holthus. I know her very casually and only professionally. I've never socialized with her outside, say, a professional event. I do, for instance, not know her phone number. I don't think she knows mine. We're not connected on social media. I've never worked at the district attorney's office, where I believe she worked for her entire career. Her daughter is a deputy district attorney on my track. However, the team chief has assured me that Kennedy Holthus will not appear on any of Mr. Redden's appearances. Therefore, I see no reason to recuse. However, I make those disclosures under Rule 2.11, Comment 5. Mr. Redden, have you been given a copy of the criminal complaint this morning?
Yes, I have been given one.
You're being charged with count 1, attempt murder, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony. Count 2, battery on a protected person resulting in substantial bodily harm, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony. Count 3, extortion by threat, a felony. Count 4, intimidating a public officer, a felony. Count 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all battery on an officer, the same name victim. Oh, and by the way, I do not know any of the other victims named in the criminal complaint. Those are all felony offenses. Count 10, performance of act or neglect of duty and willful or wanton disregard of safety or persons of property resulting in substantial bodily harm or death, a felony. Battery on a protected person, count 11, that's a gross misdemeanor offense. Count 12, battery by a prisoner, a felony. Count 13, unlawful act related to human excrement or bodily fluid, a felony. All allegedly occurring on January 3rd of 2024. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, I understand.
Can you afford to hire a private lawyer at this time? I'm sorry?
I'm trying to,
Can you afford to hire a private lawyer of your own expense and choosing?
no, not at this time, no.
Are you a veteran or a member of our military?
No.
I can appoint a lawyer from the Public Defender's Office to represent you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And prior to Your Honor calling the case, I did, as a friend of the court, talk to Mr. Redden about his right to a Valdez Jimenez hearing. I know that he did not have one in initial appearance court. However, he's going to be choosing to waive the prompt hearing given the circumstances that happened yesterday in district court where he's already been sentenced in his other case.
Okay, so he was sentenced?
Correct.
Okay, was he sentenced to jail or prison?
Correct. For
Okay.
19 and 48.
Okay.
So he understood that and said that he's not trying to have the hearing today.
Okay, that's fine, and I'll canvass them on that. My only issue is I think what has happened is some standard bail figures have carried over since booking. So by the time he sees a judge, he is entitled to a Valdez Jimenez hearing, but it is at that point that the court sets release conditions. So I'm removing the standard bail numbers that were only assessed at booking, frankly, until he sees a judge. And given the attempt murder charge of count 1, that is a set in court bail. So the standard bail numbers will be removed. It will be replaced with a set in court bail or release condition. He is entitled to a Valdez Jimenez hearing within 48 hours unless good cause shown. But you say, Mr. Redden, Ms. Medina tells me that without waiving a bail hearing completely, you're at least willing to waive it for now because you have some other issues you have to handle. Do you understand and agree with this?
Yes, a 1948.
Okay. All right. So he'll just be on a set in court bail unless further ordered by the court. We need to set his preliminary hearing. Would you like that set within 15 days?
He's going to also waive the 15-day set and will do 30 days.
Okay. Sir, you have a right to a preliminary hearing within 15 days, and Ms. Medina has said that she's talked with you about that, and you're willing to give up that 15-day period and instead set your preliminary hearing within about 30 days. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Is this okay with the state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Does the state? Yes?
After we get the date, can we approach?
Sure. Is there anything else, Ms. Mercer, you want to address?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Here's a 30-day preliminary hearing date, unless I see you earlier, and if you'd like to approach, you may.
February 14th at 9 a.m.
Wendy Patrick, let me ask you about this attempted murder charge. Not saying it's not warranted in this case, but that's a heavy level when it comes to the options that a prosecutor has in charging someone who's accused of what we all saw unfold on that screen.
And because Julia and Matt, we all saw it unfold, we can understand the rationale behind a charge like that. Think about any other type of case when you didn't have a judge being the victim. You would look at things like demeanor. How do you prove intent? All the different circumstantial elements that would lead you to believe it was an intent to batter versus an intent to kill. You talk about him being a flying felon. The force with which he leapt across that bench, the rage with which he fought with the people in the courtroom, the deputies that were trying to control him, the fact that the one deputy had to go to the hospital, all of that factors into the decision of a charge to bring. This isn't somebody that threw something at a judge, or it wasn't a push or a punch. So when you look at all of that together, and like we always say, a picture may be worth 1,000 words, but a video is priceless in establishing some of those foundational elements. And the prosecution felt that it fit here, and sure enough, that was the charge. That was actually the charge many of us felt would be coming, given the scene that we saw unfold in that courtroom.
So no battery, no assault, none of those things that he had been previously charged and convicted with. This is a much heavier charge that he is going to be now having to face.
What in the fucking world, bro? For anybody who not from the United States who wondering how is the United States, you know, the corruption level of the United States judicial system and, you know, court system, this is it, bro. The prosecution charged this nigga with a rack of other charges, but the main one, the most heaviest one, is attempted murder. From doing what a football player does on the football field, he didn't lunge at her with a fucking weapon in his hand. He didn't try to spear her with the flag. He didn't get over there and start stomping her brains in. He didn't try to strangle her. Like, attempted murder, bro. And the prosecutor, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not, he's not gonna get convicted of it, right? I mean, I pray he don't get convicted of attempted murder, because for them to be able to have the audacity and the rights to even try to attempt, for the prosecution to attempt to even charge this man, is crazy, bro. What the fuck? Attempted murder? And I want to say, you know, I really want to say, well, I know for a fact it's partially because he's black. But I feel like they would have did that to a white dude. I still wouldn't even, it don't, like with me, it wouldn't matter if he was black, white, Hispanic, Asian. That wasn't no fucking attempted murder, man. And that shouldn't be, they should not be able to just to charge a nigga with anything, bro. That's the corruption in this whole U.S. court shit, bro. The prosecution get up there And then the judge sounds like she was all happy for it. And can you get a judge? Didn't y'all not understand? Y'all didn't hear that his sister and that it's on record that he takes psych meds? He's been taking psych meds for years. For years. And he's been off his meds. This is crazy, bro. Attempted murder is crazy, bro. Come on, gang. This shit is corrupt, bro. The prosecution. I feel like, and if the judge, I feel like somebody should be able to step in. Like somebody should, if the prosecution can do this in any state, not just Nevada. And I'm gonna tell y'all what attempted murder in Las Vegas, Nevada requirements is. And how this shit, I'm gonna tell you, I got it pulled up right here. But it should be somebody to police the prosecution. Hold on. No, you can't charge him with that. Hold on. What? They just letting that shit slide? Oh, you gotta prove it that you ain't attempted murder. Motherfucker is on camera. He didn't have no weapon. He didn't do no super malicious. He didn't fucking gorilla punch her and beat her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can see she on the ground and he just beating her shit in. Bow, 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 bow. They was doing more beating him. He barely was getting any, couldn't even get any solid licks in. Let alone, like, you can see if he grabbed the flag and try to, you know what I'm saying, or get the gavel and try to bang her head in with the gavel at least. But this is what attempted murder is in Vegas. And y'all tell me if anything that man did in that motherfucking first video, where he jumped over that, okay, he may have tackled her. If anything, that's just only attempted assault or attempted malicious wounding. Something like that. I wouldn't even say malicious, but I guess attempted malicious wounding. But attempted murder is, come on, bro. So these are the requirements to get an attempted murder charge, felony in Las Vegas, Nevada. Attempted murder in Las Vegas, Nevada is a felony. In order for the district attorney to charge attempted murder, there must be two elements present. They must prove the defendant's specific intent to kill and that the defendant took at least one direct act towards succeeding in the killing. What the fuck act did he take in towards? He didn't pull a weapon. He didn't have a gun. He didn't shoot and miss her head. What the fuck? Attempted murder, bro. And like I said, now I think about it, this is not just a black thing. This is abuse of the prosecution, abuse of the legal system, bro. If you gonna get punished, yeah, get punished. Punish him. Like, I understand, nigga, he jumped over the bench and tried to tackle the women and try to really get up on her. But he didn't come up there with no weapon. He wasn't like stomping on her throat, stomping on her face, trying to crush her skull. He wasn't choking her till she barely could breathe. She was still even talking. She was still fucking, she came back the next day or whatever day that was and gave him, like, come on, bro. This is crazy, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, because I could talk about this all day. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, I'm going. Yeah. Hey, what it do, man. I appreciate you making it this far in the video. Please do me one solid. Go below to the link in the description and follow my second channel, IQ Shahid's Revenge. We on the road to 5K. Yeah.